The lively plumage of the cardinal bird is a welcome sight against the dishwater grays and tans of winter. As they rest on twigs and branches, you may notice a patch of greenery or shrubs dotted with berries fiery red as the cardinals themselves. These plants may be found at your property or your city's common grounds. Be warned, they are aggressive plants that invade and colonize areas wherever their seeds may land. I'm talking about bush honeysuckle, Japanese honeysuckle, and winter creeper. These are but 3 of the 30 plants listed by the Missouri Department of Conservation as non-native and invasive and long overdue for eradication. First on our list is bush honeysuckle. Its leaves are narrowly oval with either a rounded or pointed tip. This plant leaves out early in the spring, well before our native plants get the chance to do so. Its bark is grayish-brown with broad ridges and grooves. If you see twigs, they would also be grayish-brown and thornless, and it's best to uproot this plant while it's this small. Left to mature for 20 years or so, bush honeysuckle will reach up to 15 to 20 feet in height. Native plants underneath its dense shade will have nearly no chance of ever getting sunlight. Moreover, this plant drops its leaves very late in the fall. This is what a flowering bush looks like from May through June. Fruits mature in September through October. The lack of food sources in the winter tempt birds to eat the berries and spread bush honeysuckle seeds through their droppings. Control measures may involve root docking, repeated prescribed burning, hand pulling of seedlings, cutting, and herbicide treatments. Follow these links for details and learn more about control measures. Next up is Japanese honeysuckle. It's a semi-evergreen vine that climbs shrubs and trees and often dominates tree canopies. Its leaves are 1.5 to 3.25 inches long, and it flowers from May through June, with the flowers looking white or pink and turn yellow with age. Its stems are flexible, hairy, and are pale reddish-brown in color or has a yellowish bark. Here we see a vine that has twisted its way around a young tree. New vines also develop from underground rhizomes. Fruits develop from September through October. Its berries are black, glossy, smooth, pulpy, and round. The MDC website states an observation of up to 50% reduction through prescribed burning, repeated each spring. For complete information on Japanese honeysuckle control, visit the MDC website. Up next is wintercreeper. Frequently found in urban areas, wintercreeper thrives in both full sun and heavily shaded locations. Its leaves are 1 inch long. They are dark green and leathery with thin silver-white veins. If allowed to climb, it produces flowers from May through July and fruits through November. Unfortunately, wintercreeper stays green even in the winter. Pulling plants by the roots is ideal for small areas of infestation. For larger ones, the MDC advises cutting each vine and spot spraying with herbicide. When dealing with heavily infested areas, the Missouri Botanical Garden suggests tackling the plants at the edges first and then move your way inwards. This prevents these invasive plants from spreading. Homeowners may use pruners, loppers, handsaws, and chainsaws. In the event that you have no choice but to use herbicides, please pick a brand that is easily broken down in the environment and has low toxicity to animals. And whether you use mechanical or chemical techniques, please ensure you wear protective gear such as rubber gloves, safety glasses or goggles, and even a Tyvek suit or a dedicated pair of overalls. For more information on techniques for controlling all 30 non-native invasive species, visit the link below, plus the other sites that we mentioned in this video. From the Native Explorer, this is Ina. Go wild.